Listen to this guy. Another one. Kenneth Walsh at U.S. News. Spoon-fed. And so he regurgitates. It didn't play out minute by minute on the nation's TV screens as so many other crises have, but the dramatic rescue of American hostage Richard Phillips on the high seas yesterday was still a defining moment for President Obama. A defining moment for Obama. Obama's decision to authorize the use of military force to free Phillips, captain of the cargo ship Maersk, Alabama, from a band of pirates demonstrated that the new commander-in-chief will apply American muscle in a crunch. No, it didn't. It was an over-lawyered matter. Again, the lawyers have him sign these documents, which he didn't have to sign, in my humble opinion, having some familiarity with this, although I don't pretend to be the expert of experts. And from this, we get Obama and his defining moment. It also showed that he trusts the military to get the job done and remains cool under pressure. You believe this? Who wrote this? Axelrod put out a press release and then Kenneth Walsh stamped his name on it? There are significant developments for a man who has endured considerable criticism about being too young and inexperienced to serve as an effective commander-in-chief. Now listen to this. In Obama's first national security test, he secretly gave the Pentagon the go-ahead at 8 p.m. Friday to use force if Phillips' life was in imminent danger. In a follow-up order at 9:20 Saturday morning, he gave more specific authorization that included allowing a Navy commander to order snipers to take out the pirates if the situation became dire. U.S. officials said. In the end, that's precisely what happened. The whole effort here is to give the impression that Obama ordered the hits on these pirates, which he did not do. And then, listen to this icing on the cake for Obama. For years, Republicans have effectively branded Democrats as weak on national security, citing, among other events, President Jimmy Carter's failed mission to rescue American hostages in Iran in 1980 and Bill Clinton's embarrassing withdrawal of a shipload of U.S. troops from the coast of Haiti in 93 under the pressure of an armed mob of Haitians. First of all, Republicans have branded Democrats effectively. Democrats have branded themselves. These two idiots were awful commanders-in-chief. It's not a question of Republicans branding them. It's a question of fact. And the fact has been answered. But notice how the Republicans had nothing to do with any of this, and suddenly they're taking a hit because Kenneth Walsh of U.S. News is a good stenographer for Obama's little hitmen. Obama was criticized by conservatives during the campaign for opposing the Iraq War and the surge of U.S. troops in that country that is now widely seen as a success. But even though the crisis off the Somalia coast was not a huge confrontation, it involved only one American hostage, it was a personal benchmark for Obama, showing that he has a judicious temperament and will act aggressively if necessary. He didn't do a damn thing. Not a damn thing other than sign the documents the lawyers put under his nose, documents he shouldn't have had to sign in the first place. Did he order their bases to be attacked? No. Did he order every pirate ship in the area to be blown out of the water? No. Now that would be leadership. That would be a commander-in-chief. But now let's listen to Reuters. A U.S. Navy commander. By the way, maybe his name has been released. I haven't found his name when I started the broadcast, made a split-second decision to fire on the pirates because he believed that Phillips, who tried to escape on Friday, faced imminent danger amid tense hostage talks with his captors in deteriorating sea conditions. Did you hear that? A U.S. Navy commander made a split-second decision. He didn't get Obama's permission to shoot them. He shot them because he needed to shoot them in order to save the captain. They were pointing the AK-47 at the captain, Vice Admiral William Gortney, head of the U.S. Naval Central Command, said in a Pentagon briefing. The on-scene commander took it as the captain was in imminent danger and then made that decision to kill the pirates, and he had the authority to make that decision, and he had seconds to make that decision. Obama granted the Pentagon's request for standing authority to use appropriate force. Standing authority the military already had, has already had, and we'll be right back.
Mark Levin.